We've heard their stories, now let's hear their plans for the future. Still with us are Gilas Women standouts Jasmine Hoson and Casey Del Rosa and Sofia Roman, Gilas Women alumni, Gilas Women alumni Sofia Roman and team coach Pat Aquino. We talked about the current, your current experience, your most recent experience, but we want to look forward to the future. Coach Pat, this has been a long way coming, just as you said. How did, in your words, or how did it get to this point, and how do you think we can sustain it? Talking about women's basketball for the Philippines as a whole.
Well, how did we get to this point? I mean, getting players like, Casey, Jazz, Sophia here, and having to perform at the highest level all the time. And, Jack's experience coming in also for the team. And we just hope that, we continue bringing with our under-16, getting that promotion from the FIBA under-16, and all those under-16 and under-18 last year. So we're getting a big pool now. And not like before that,
So pili lang.
Pili lang, like Sophia told us.
Yeah.
We could choose anybody that, but now it's really hard for us, the coaching staff, to really choose for players.
I remember there was a time wherein our national team was, practically speaking, the NU Lady Bulldogs. And right now...
It's true.
It was true. At one point, it was true, right?
Half of it.
Half the team. Then you had someone from Dartmouth coming in. But then, obviously, Coach, how great is it knowing that girls like Casey coming in from Ateneo, unfortunately not from LaSalle.
Not great.
Yeah.
Not great, but super great, Excited, I'm really excited with what they showed me this Jones Cup, and hoping that, we could have them all the time with the national team, and the others also get to, get encouraged to come out and play for the team. And it's not just playing for the national, but you're representing your country as well.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about that, representing your country, and it's an added responsibility, especially for younger players. Casey, Jazz, you guys coming to this team, has it been different for you? Jazz, maybe has it been different? Realizing that you are now carrying the Philippine flag on your chest every time you go out and play.
I think for me, it is a big responsibility. I mean, it's right there across my jersey, Pilipinas. So whatever I do outside and inside of the court, it basically symbolizes the whole thing here in the Philippines. So whatever I do, it has to be something for the Philippines to make us look great. But yeah.
I mean,
Sophia, that culture has not died since 2015. When you all started out, it feels like it's just grown and progressed. Being one of the veterans out there, not even sometimes not part of the team, but being around the team, being able to see everything grow and encouraging more and more development for the women's game here. Just what type of responsibility do the older, more veteran players have to make sure that this continues?
The most important. I think they've been around for so long. They know the system, they know the coaches, they know what's expected and the culture that we want to instill for the younger players. It's important to mind, body, and soul, really immerse yourself in that. And even if I'm not on the court, I always remind them, hey, just remember who you're representing right now, right? Wherever we go, you're representing the Philippines, so you always want to represent the country well.
Casey, did Sophia give you any pieces of advice in terms of yung...
Not her.
Not to her.
Yet.
All right.
Not her.
just
right.
all the rookies as a whole. Okay, I get
As
it.
a whole, just overall, this whole stint since SEA Games. Yeah.
All right, no,
Okay,
that's
dinaglag ka ni Casey.
Casey.
Sinabi naman niya
Out
kanina,
there.
she did say that she did learn a lot from other,
Yeah.
from other
Yes.
seniors, not just one. But Coach Pat, you talk about the newbies coming in, diba? The rookies. Has your team changed? I'm really interested to find out how the gameplay has changed for your team now compared to before.
Yeah, definitely. More siguro sabihin natin, more exciting, not just excitement coming in with new faces, but the talent is growing and the level of competition is growing in practice pa lang, and we hope that, it gets to the level that we want it to be, especially when you're competing with the best of the best, not just in Asia, but in the world, because the 4 of the top in the world are here in Asia. So, that's why we need to level up and if you wanted to go somewhere or you wanted to reach that goal that we want to, you have to play better every time.
Casey, individually speaking, again, we've seen your numbers. We know that sa NBA Basketball Without Borders, nag-all-star team ka doon. And so in other words, in terms of accolades individually, we know that you all have it. Pero para sa'yo, what do you feel you need to do personally to really be ingrained sa Gilas team na to in terms of making sure that you make sure that you're part of the fabric of the team moving forward?
Siguro, work hard lang talaga. Yun.
Well, the effort has to be there. Jazz, same thing for you, because honestly, the future is what we're looking at, and both of you are part of it. So what do you feel that you girls need to do to make sure that you're part of that future for the Gilas Women?
I think for me, like what Casey said, it's to work hard. Not just work hard, but be consistent in everything that we do. Because if you do one little thing and you don't do the other things, what's the purpose? Like what they say, like if you do one little thing today, tomorrow, the next day, it's just gonna progress. With Gilas, I mean, it's always gonna be there. The competition is always gonna be there, but all we have to do is really just focus on what we have to do and master that.
And of course, we have to ask Ate Sofia. Well, sorry.
Wow.
But really, hearing those types of answers, obviously, the commitment, the effort, and the hard work, and challenging yourself to go up against the region. I mean, what does it make you feel, knowing that they know what it takes already to do it?
I feel good, confident in our up and coming players. To be honest, we're in good hands, and yeah, it's just a matter of just being confident. They're here for a reason. They're the best of the best here in the Philippines, and they just need to embrace that and continue to have an open mind.
I mean, one last for me. I mean, I want to
yes,
turn
yes,
the
Tito.
table. So I want to turn the table. Tito, ate.
pala.
You saw these, you saw your two teammates, the two rookies here come in that first day. And then now you see them today and the tournament as it progressed. How did you see their games change? Or did you actually see that progress in between the first time you saw them and then the last?
Definitely, I definitely did. They came in really quiet. I remember trying to talk to Jazz, and she would always give me one-word answers. I was like, this is going to be a hard one. But same with Casey. They're, of course, when I was a rookie, I was really quiet. But now they're out of their shell. I see their personalities, even on the court. They're getting really comfortable out there. So for me to see that, I know that they'll be good. They'll be okay.
How can you get them to talk?
I know. On defense.
On defense, we have to talk.
Oh my goodness.
But Coach, what's next now? As the team will compete, will they compete? What's next for your Gilas Pilipinas?
Yeah, we'll be having another tournament coming at the end of August. We'll be having the Korean Basketball League, the WKBL, which we have at like 10 teams.
10 teams.
4 Koreans, 2 Japan, 1 Australia, and us, I think. So more or less, it's going to be it's a pre-season competition coming into the Asian Games.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a thrill to watch the girls play, and obviously, Coach, maraming salamat. Thank you for bringing all of them in.
Thank
We
you.
can't wait to have all of you again soon. Maybe from Korea.
Yes.
And we'll have a discussion there. Maraming salamat. Thank you,
Thank
girls.
Thank you.